I love this. Look at that. This should be in Europe. There you have it. Abidjan.
Surprisingly, Cotedivoire felt straight away more modern.
Hello everybody. So I left my place and got money, got gas, and we are ready to go to Abidjan, where I'm gonna stay for 3 nights, 4 days, explore a bit, edit. I got a lot of editing. I haven't done anything in the past week, so I have to start doing it. But Abidjan is kind of cool from what I read and seen, so let's go then. It's only 3 hours, not even 3 hours, 2.5 hours, so it's not that bad actually. It's kind of quick, you know, compared to yesterday. It's gonna be a very nice, easy ride because it's on a highway, and you know, I don't really care anymore. It's extremely hot. It's like 33 degrees and it's 1 o'clock. I must admit that Ivory Coast feels just more developed than a modern compared to Senegal, the Gambia and Guinea. It's such a nice feeling when you can actually get things done. You can get things like beer, you can get money everywhere, you know, you have more banks, more options, gas stations, modern gas stations that sell things, you know, water, everything you need. It's such a good feeling to be back, at least, you know, in a country that has more than just jungles and potholes, basically. I love this. Look at that. This should be in Europe. You're riding across, you know, you're riding on a highway and you get markets with fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables, probably even much cheaper than in supermarkets. That's amazing. I would want to see that in Europe. Pretty amazing, eh? Even highways are not boring here in Côte d'Ivoire. Unbelievable. There you have it, Abidjan. 42 kilometers to my place. 36 to Abidjan. Interesting. Apartment. Wait. No, I have to. Where is it? Where's the light? Yeah. Big light? Oh, there you go.
So this is my apartment here in Abidjan. Not bad, I have to say. The shower. The kitchenette, but it's quite well equipped. A microwave, coffee machine, kettle, a fridge. What is here? Okay. Nice table, good Wi-Fi, an iron, a big TV, and the bed. So yeah, not bad. And not far from here, like 500 meters, there is a bakery, there is a shop that sells beer. Very nice. So yeah, and an aircon. You can't complain for 55 euros a night. This city is something else, like seriously. It never ceases to surprise me. I was working here on the computer and just heard noise. And the music, the singing. Look at this. I'm pretty sure Batman lives somewhere in a cave here. It's incredible. It really is. What a city. Brilliant. Hello and welcome to Abidjan, Cotedivoire, Ivory Coast. I got here yesterday in the afternoon. You have probably seen my room or apartment and the bats hanging on trees outside of my window. But I also wanted to show you the places or the landmarks here in the city of Abidjan. One cool fact about the city's name is that it comes from a misunderstanding, a language mix-up. Basically, early European explorers, when they arrived here, they asked the locals, what is the name of this town? And the locals were only speaking the local language called Ebriye, and they thought that the explorers are asking what were they doing. So one of the guys replied, I'm just cutting grass, which means Abidjan in the language. So the explorers wrote down the name Abidjan on the map when they arrived, and it just stuck until today, basically. Has never been changed. Look at the Christmas tree, still standing, and a lot of decorations across the city are still there. So why would you remove something that's cool already? I'm pretty sure it costs a lot of money to put it down and then remove it at the end of the season and do it again. So they just keep it. It never gets removed. That tree stands there for a long time. And here is the statue of someone, probably the Christ. But it's super hot. It's super humid. It's 35 degrees today, and it's gonna be like this for another probably few months. But I've walked for like 20 minutes, I'm already wet. My body is not built for this type of weather. And one of them being the St. Paul's Cathedral here in the city. A very modern cathedral. Haven't seen anything like it. And the skyline of Abidjan. Also, Abidjan is also known as the Manhattan of the West Africa because of the skyline. It has a lot of sky rises. It's quite modern compared to Senegal, for example. There is another view of the Cathedral of St. Paul. I might go inside, have a look, but Nigeria is a I think it's gonna be a proper adventure, Nigeria. Not only the people, the drivers, the roads, but in general, it's a kind of, Nigeria's in a bit of a messy situation right now, and you just don't know what to expect. So I really have to take care riding there, and I don't really want to stay there for too long, not in Nigeria. And yeah, I mean, that's the plan for now, and I will have to see what's next. But Cameroon, and then Cameroon, yeah. So I don't really plan to stay in Nigeria for long. I mean, I don't plan to stay in Nigeria for a long time, maybe a week, and that's including riding across the entire country, not just going to Lagos or Lagos. So that's my plan for now, and we'll see what happens. Surprisingly, Côte d'Ivoire felt straight away more modern after crossing the border, not only because of the roads, but everything just functions like properly, like it should. You have traffic lights, you have drivers that actually obey the laws. It really feels different. It almost feels like Morocco, where you have, a functioning, I'd say, society compared to countries like Senegal or the Gambia or Guinea. So it definitely felt much better, to be honest. I kind of thought finally I can actually enjoy a bit of the modern culture. And yeah, it's a really cool town, a really cool city. So I'm gonna explore a bit. I need to get a couple of things to wash my clothes, and I'm just gonna go back, relax, get some food, and that's really it for the city. Au revoir. Where am I? I think it's here now. Alright then, back on the road again. Leaving Abidjan and going to Ghana. It's the time for Ghana. Extremely excited, but I think I got lost here. I spent 3 nights, 4 days in Abidjan. Relaxed. There's the church. There's the Christmas tree. There's the skyscraper. A quick introduction to Abidjan.
But anyhow, I must say that Cotedivoire and Abidjan were the best surprise or highlights of my journey. From how amazing the people are, the border control, the roads, the country, the city of Abidjan and Yamoussoukro. But you can see here how modern the city is compared to anything like I've seen so far. Even in Morocco, like the city really stands out. You have proper shopping centers, proper markets. We still have a long way to go, so I'm not gonna stay longer than I should. Let's get gas. Oof. Rough landing. Super. Cloudy but humid already. It's 9 o'clock and it's like 30 degrees. Okay, let's go. I have my back. That's all it matters to me. They call it the Manhattan of Africa, Abidjan. Yeah, look at that, modern shopping centers. I was, when I arrived, like the next day, in one of these here. So I was looking for a couple of things and shops like in Europe. Even the roads. So I really appreciate that. They really do well, and all the best to them. But I should be able to squeeze through. I'm not sure.
The world is getting better now. Feel the change is coming on my way. Keeping hope as higher as I can. Moving on, embracing destiny. Carry on, despite all my past, into tomorrow's bright and shiny days.
I forgot to mention that it's not as expensive as Guinea is. It's more like Senegal expensive, which is not bad. Guinea was expensive. Going out or getting anything really felt like you are paying twice as much as you would normally pay in Morocco, for example. Yeah, which I found very surprising for being a poor country and charging for a lot of things a lot. Even hotels are very expensive, and you don't even have a big selection of hotels. It's expensive or more expensive. I forgot to say another thing, a very positive change after all these countries, that you have no bumps in in look, another beautiful church. That you have no bumps in Côte d'Ivoire, and I think that's a huge plus. It's riding here is really a beautiful experience. I will miss Côte d'Ivoire for sure. Hopefully next time I will get to spend more time here.
I'm going ahead, not turning back. I'm moving on, not turning back. Up to the moon, there is no turning back.
Only 60 kilometers to go.